Okay, so I'm gonna be taking this gun apart, cleaning it, and taking it apart to actually everything. This is Alu's. He just wanted me to fix it for him, so I'm just gonna go through it, check it, see what's wrong with it and everything. So, okay. Just want to clean it as best as you can. So I already cleaned up all these parts. I'll just tell you, you just want to clean all this, like get rid of everything you can. Okay, we're not playing with this right now. First doing this. Okay, just pull that through. Clean all in here. Get everything you can. This is a plastic upper, so it's a kind of a tight fit. So this spring will go in here, right in here. Okay, you want to clean off all this too, as much as you can. Just get the best you can, and it should be just like free flowing like this, because there's no spring in it. Try to clean out the spring too. It'll help. Ow. Okay, so I have all these parts. See how it's like bigger here and not as big here? Well, I'm pretty sure the bigger side goes here. Not on that piece right there. Have it just like this. Just like that. Okay. Keeping that out there for now. Okay, so this is the... So everything should be out of the gun right now. Everything... Clean everything you can in here, which will help it. So I'm just going to put it in order. Just want to make sure you know where everything's going. Okay, so that's the whole upper. And you can also take apart this thing too. Just do pull it out. That's it. Okay. Try not to mess with the valves inside of there, because it's always annoying to get out. And this you can just leave it alone. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it, unless like the O-rings here are bad. But they're good, so I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna leave that disassembled. Now I'm gonna go to the lower. Okay, so what I do first is I take out the pin, the grip. Why are you being a bitch? Okay, well, I guess I won't do that for now. The safety just comes out once you put it up in safety. Okay. And this should pop out too. And there should be a spring in there. Alright. Oh, there it goes. It's right here. Okay. There should be 3 parts into there. So it should be this littler part, which goes first, and then the spring, and then this part, and then we have the safeties. And then this comes out. Alright, hold on, I need to get this out. There we go. Now where did they go? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a really tight fit. Okay. So now this part of the grip should slide down. Okay. There's a spring in there. You can just leave that alone. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. This should come out. And then you have this. Okay. Just try, clean off everything you can. So, I'm just going to clean this off right here. This is the steering gear. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And, oh my god. Okay. Nobody saw that. Okay. So, there should be the middle one, the steering gear, touches that black part right here, that, and this one is going to be touching this silver one right here. Now, they just push down, and if you push this one, which is this, okay. Alright, so now that you don't have it under pressure, just, put those aside. You don't have to put an order unless you don't know how it goes. So let's see if I can put an order. I'm just gonna... Okay, so now you just take an Allen key or whatever. Wrong size. Unscrew this. And I need a Phillips head. Unscrew this screw in here. Should come out, okay? So after you have this whole part should come out, just like that, okay? So, this, this is not really much to it. You just have a safety and the trigger, see? There's not really much you gotta worry about on this, because it's just a mag release. And the trigger, that's like practically it. So there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Okay. So I have the grip now. Alright, now we have this. You know, you just want to clean off everything. Clean off the grip too. Just make it as clean as possible. Do an outside check first. Okay. Alright, now you want another Phillips head screwdriver. There's a screw right here. You want to unscrew that. Alright, these are from taking it off. Okay, taking this off that. The ones I'm going to put here are from this actual part. Now after you take that screw out, this whole part right here should come off. Okay? So right here is the thing that pushes the gas out of the gun, or the mag. And it's on a spring, so all you gotta do, you can take it off. Just, you know. Okay. Here's the spring, and here's the part. And I'll clean that off too. So you have those. You shouldn't really have to fidget with anything in here. There's not really much to fidget, it's just a spring in this part. Clean off the best you can. Just want to make sure I'm recording. Okay. Okay. So you got all this right here. Alright, and now you have these parts. Here's the hammer, it just slides off. I'll clean that off too. Okay, and then the black part I was talking about before, where this middle one touches, which is this part right here. Okay, that comes out too. Okay, you have that. And now you also have this part, which you should clean off everything because, you know, it's not good to have a dirty gun. This practically works for any high cappa, like really. Maybe some parts are different. Okay, so that's everything. This is just the base right now. There's nothing I could take off of this part. So, I'm gonna clean this out the best I can. Main thing here is really cleaning, because it all can mess up your gun. You want to be able to silicone it with 100% silicone, which would be always good. Just look at these, all these tissues and all that. Okay. So, it's a bit worn. This gun's a bit worn. A little bit, you know. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting it back together. I think I've done a pretty good job taking it apart. Okay, so these are all the neat parts I needed for taking this whole gun apart. Okay, so... Okay, Put this part back in first. Just goes right in there. Little notch in there, you just put that in. See the little notch right there? Just slide it through. And there's a hole right there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hole. That's where you put this part, this little knob. Okay, so that's in there. And you put the hammer in, which I cleaned up. See if you see this. Here's the half cock, and here's the full cock. So, you know, that's it. Right, now you want to put this part back together. Okay, see this little thing right here? This little notch? Well, this spring, where it comes up a little bit, you want to put that in there. And then this right here goes in this notch. Okay, then you gotta slide it through. So, okay, so once you have that in there, just push it forward, because this part will lock it up. And then you want to just push the spring over this. Just like that. Try to push it down as best you can. See? This goes just like that. So when the slide comes back, it goes, pushes this down, and then that goes back. So that's what pushes the gas out of the chamber. So it would look like this. It would look like that. So when you push that down, that goes forward, pushes it, and then you have shooting. So this is okay, it's not going to come out. And I just want to put this back on how you got it. You know, it should just go right back on there. The little part right here should go into there. Okay. And you gotta take the Phillips head screwdriver. Screw it back in where you got it. All the parts should be secure now. Okay. Now it should not move because you do not have the trigger thing in. If it does move, then there is a problem. So next, your hands are definitely greasy too. So, all right. Next, you want to put it back on the trigger. All right. So, you know, it's just all you do. Put it, just plop it back on there. Make sure the screws line up. You want to make sure the screws line up. Okay, so they line up right here. I'm just going to put them back in. Okay, so that should be in there. Okay, now you just gotta put in this one into screw over here. The Phillips head too. Alright, now just to make sure it works, before you just, you know, completely put it back together, I like to put in the parts that you need. Okay. I know the safety's not on yet, but I just want to make sure it works. So you put on the bottom part of the grip. Okay. And then I don't want to put the pin back in because it's really annoying to put out, so I'm just going to put this there. Okay. So just, you want to make sure you cock it back, hit the trigger. Cock it back, hit the trigger, that's it. See, you know how that metal thing on the grip, it was sliding back and forth when I hit it? Well, that is this part right here. Okay, right there. These parts are pushing against there. See that? I'm hitting the trigger. Making everything slide. Alright, so it works, which is a good thing. I just gotta, take the part out. Okay. And you want to put the safety on. So you put. You always gotta put that in first. And then when you put the safety in, you have to put it so it would be like on safety. So up. Oh, wait, first, you need to take these parts, put in the small one first into the little hole, then take the spring, and then the big one. It should be coming out like that, which it'll get in your way. So you just put it in. Okay, now pinch it together, like pinch it, okay? Then take a small Allen key, just a really thin one, maybe not that small, just enough so you can fit it in there. Okay, that's too big. Alright, just take a small Allen key. Now you want to do is just push it back. Just push it back into the hole. So then you gotta like wiggle it in there a little bit. Come on. Gonna put the other side in now. God damn it. There you go. Gotta make sure it's down. Alright, so now it's in there. Just push it down, back out of safe. Okay, so you're practically done. But then you have the upper. So now you want to put in. You want to make sure that the hammer's up. You want to make sure this will come back, just like that. Take the steering gear. Make sure this thing is like out like this. And just put it in so that it will go in a spot. There's a little notch where the bottom hooks into. Then put in this. Okay. Just push it down, Put the pin in. Make sure it works. So it does. Make sure, check out, cock the hammer, and push that pin down. Make sure that thing retracts, and shoot it. See if it comes back up. So cock it, push it down, shoot it, cock it, push it down, shoot it. Okay, so it all works. Just gotta push this pin a little bit more. So it all works right now, which is good. Okay. Now we're done with this. Now we're going to work on this part. Alright, so all you gotta do is take this, see that notch? You just gotta put it, like, scoop it in. Okay, so you gotta go like that, right into its spot, and just slide it back in. And put this in, how I showed you, where the thicker side, right here. So you get that's in there. Now take this, and there should be slots that slides into, but I don't know if there is, since this is a plastic receiver. So just slide into its spot. Okay, that's good. Actually, you want it easy for me. You want to put the sight on. Okay. Tighten it up a bit, because you gotta loosen it to, like, take it off. Now screw in the back. Make sure it's nice and tight. Put the barrel in to the front. Okay. Since he's short stroked, it's gonna be a little harder. So, but it shoots amazing. So now you have it. You want to press it down, pinch it together. This is not for all high cappas. This is for some. You guys just gotta fit it all in there. There you go. There you go. Just, you know, put the slide back on. And you have a working gun. Make sure after you clean it all, make sure to lube it, because this is really stiff. So yeah, you really want to make sure it's nice and lubed up. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe to my channel.